Good afternoon, out the bench sports families. Day 2 Madison Prep Team Camp. Joining us right now. Don't look at his stature, it'll fool you. He's a basketball baby genius. Looks like everywhere he goes, man, things just improve and get better. Joining us right now is Coach Antonio Broadway. He likes to be known as Antonio Broadway Sr. I don't know what it is about that, man. Guys have a baby and they want to add attachments to their name.
There it is.
What's up, Coach? How you doing,
I'm
bud?
doing pretty good, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Today, you know, I'm just dragging today. I can't even lie, man.
I got you.
I'm dragging. I'm. Excuse my shorthand, but I'm AFU today, so I'm gonna try to give you the best that I got.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, man. Again, this is real spill. Everywhere you've gone, you're getting a name as a guy that can turn programs around. What does that feel like?
I mean, that's big when you say that. When you speak about turning programs around. My main goal is coming in to change the culture. Changing the culture and buying in. If I get a kid to buy in, I mean, I think I have them at that point to change the program around.
Man, St. John the Baptist, Springfield, Falls River. Now,
the E, baby. That's the E.
Yeah, and you falling in love with the E, man.
I love the E, man. I love the E. Look, I never said I wear black and gold because, you know, I'm a Southern guy, but now I'm kind of forced to wear that grounding color. But, I mean, I love the E, man. I love the E.
Did you just say something smart about Graham fans?
Yeah, I kind of decided.
All right, this interview over. But this one, I understand you're a Southern guy, man. I know what that is, bro. That's why you're an LCD in Columbia blue and gold. That's why you're an LCD in there.
I got you.
So it's good. But I'm gonna say this right here, though, man, and this is just real. The work that you put in, like you what, 30? Like
34.
34. Like
I got my first head job at 26, St. John, Plaquemine, and I'm on my head job number 4. So, you know, coming from a small town, raised as the only child, I was always taught to work. No matter what you do, you got to work at it. I mean, that's what my mom instilled in me growing up. So just always work.
Well, you know, you go from a small school to the biggest classification in the state. Mm-hmm. Well, I know because we had this conversation, but I'm asking this question for the public. What were your doubts and fears?
One of my biggest fears was, you know, just failure. You know, I don't like to fail. Coming in from the 1A level to the 5A level, which is a big, tremendous jump. I looked at some things they had in place last year, and I looked at the athletes that we had coming in. I said, you know what? Let me put my goals with their guy going on. I said, I think we can make a connection here. And last year, we was able to win, you know, 23 games, just, you know, and competing in our district, you know. So, second round of playoff, but we have bigger goals coming up for next year. But like you said, that tremendous jump, that was one of my biggest fears, honestly.
Now, you brought this up, so don't get mad at me. I don't want no phone calls later, none of that. Now that you went in it was no expectation from you coming in, but after you win 22 games, now 22 games is not going to be the bar for this upcoming season.
Right.
How do you exceed the expectation?
Just build on from last year and build, you know, we put more into the guys. I mean, we set the bar high. That was our goal. If you come look on our board at the E, 2 of 3 of our goals were to make the playoffs, that's 1. To get 22 plus wins, we won 23 games, and make to the second round of playoffs and above. So we made that goal, so now we're going to set the bar a little bit higher. That's why every day they come in the summer league games, like our expectations are high. Like we own them from day one. Like any little thing they're not wearing, we say wear black socks. Mine's wearing black socks, that's a problem for me. That's a problem for our coaching staff as well. So we're disciplined all across the board.
Right, that was going to be my question. So the discipline bar got elevated as well.
Yes, very, very high.
In my mind, I know how that went over, but how did that go over?
You know, you had some guys in some rebuttal, but they started buying in because once they saw I was disciplined, I meant what I said. You know, it started from like the 5 a.m. workouts on a Friday. if I can get her for 5 workout, you need to get her 2. So now it's kind of, they falling in love with it right now. So
Hey, so you so funny, bro. I just be laughing at you in my head so much because I know that you put a lot into what you do, and I know your first love. And when I see you foregoing your first love of music to do the basketball thing, it's like, oh yeah, y'all better not be effing around. No.
Well, it kind of balances it out. I mean, God bless me with this talent, is to reach out to young people. My mom's a child care provider, so I've always been around kids growing up. So I think God gave me that gift of music as a, let me mesh this together. Let me just bring it together for you. So that's how it's working for me.
Hey, so when we see this upcoming season, what can we expect to see?
Excellence elevated. Back to it.
When you say that now, is it a prolonged thing or is it in bursts?
It's gonna be in bursts. We got some new guys trying to guard play, so we lost 4 seniors, 2 starting seniors, so we got to fill in those gaps with some other guys that we have out here. Saw a lot of improvements today amongst our shooters, so we just gotta continue to work.
You're playing I don't want to use the word tough because you everywhere you go you try to get the best schedule for the best fit for the talent you have, but being a 5A program and like you guys just finished playing Carver in game earlier. Guys had to fight back to get back into the game.
Correct.
What were you telling you guys?
Keep fighting. That's all I kept saying. Every time I called the time, I said we got to continue to fight here, and that's what we got to get stopped. Continue to fight, and that's what we did. We got back in the game.
In the process of playing a team like Carver, what did you learn about your team?
Carver's excuse my French, Carver's a damn good team, That's one of them teams, man, you like, man, we got to have everything in a row because any little mistake, Carver's going to get after you, and they're going to take advantage of it, man. They're very, very good, very athletic, very skilled, very coachable, and that's what we need. That's what we need. If we want to make that run to the top 28, we got to play a schedule like today. Carver, you got the Rayville, you got Liberty, so we like that.
All right.
We like that.
All right, you know what we about to do, right? We about to do it. So I'm gonna say a name, and you give me your thoughts. I normally give 3, but I might give you 8 just because it's you.
What you got?
All right, first name, Lonnie Cooper.
Hey, class act. What about him?
You tell me.
Hey, he's the greatest. All right, that's all I can say. He's a hometown guy. He's my guy. Probably one of the best shooters in Louisiana. We keep in contact.
Hold on. You know who the best shooter in Louisiana is. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful.
Who's that?
Don't be disrespectful.
Who's that?
You know his name.
I'm giving you my opinion.
Don't do that.
Okay.
I want to see him. I want to see both of them go head up 1-on-1.
Who's that?
Hobart Grayson and Lonnie Cooper.
Oh, Jesus.
And you can throw Brad Boyd in there too, just for good measure.
All right. We're going to set that up.
Let's set that up.
We're going to set that up.
When he'll be home in a month.
We're going to set that up. We're going to set that up.
I don't think nobody a better shooter ever than Hobart Grayson or Ford. So
Okay.
You got to prove me wrong
We're
on
going to
that.
set that up. We're going to call Cooper.
I'm not even finna play with Coach Cooper like that. That dude's still the best shooter in the state. Oh, come on, man. Like, that dude's still the best shooter in the state. I've seen his shot chart.
Hands down.
Hands down, best shooter in the state. Second best shooter, Hobart Grayson the fourth.
Okay.
I concede to that.
Okay, there we go.
Dennis Chandler.
Another class A guy, made a run at McCall. McCall's my alumni. He ran him I talk to Dennis Chandler at least every other 2 months. Words of wisdom all the time from him. I always look to people that that was ahead of me to get advice from. So,
Barry Whittington.
Another class A guy. That's my guy.
I'm keep giving you all these.
That's fine,
emails,
man.
right?
Look, that's my guy. I hit up with every now and then. Hey, man, what you think about this? What you think about that? And give his wisdom on that.
What did he tell you when you got the East St. John's up?
He used to say, man, you have a lot of athletes. The biggest thing you gotta keep your hands on them and hold them accountable, keep them disciplined, things like that. So, that's just
I think we talked about this before. I haven't slept a lot lately, so refresh my memory. Who's your favorite coach?
In Louisiana?
No, just period. The coach that you take a lot of stuff from.
Mitchell Riggs.
Damn.
I gotta say Mitchell Riggs.
High school coach.
I gotta say Mitchell Riggs.
Genius.
That's a genius. That's a guy that
Him and Dennis Chandler, they are peas in a pie.
peas and pie. There you go. So I like the old school guys. I love the old school coaches. Harvey Adams, guys I reach out to. When I first got into coaching, I reached out to Harvey Adams. So.
Why you didn't call me?
You want to walk up? You want to walk up?
Very, nah. Hey y'all, we just joking around, man. Hey, this guy right here, man. You know, you look at the Carlos Samples right now, the Jeff Joneses, the Damon West, Barry Whittingtons of the world. All those guys are elite coaches. This is an upcoming elite coach, and in this game of basketball, man, it's not something that's gonna a high school athletics period. It's not something that you're gonna go into a program unless Derrick Jones leaves to Port Allen, and that's no disrespect to DeMario.
Right.
You know, he just left locked there, or is the Jeff Jones leave Madison Prep, or if a Nate Roche leaves a Carver and you get finished there in Washington, or, you know, Damon West, you know, decides to pursue academics, and you're a Twan James, it takes time.
It takes time.
And you like, you're right there. You're on the cusp. When you go in and you can be the Hanville that's solid, you can be the Terrebonne, a Thibodeau. Like, what else you need to say?
You're right.
Who you want to show love to right now, man?
I'm gonna make my mom watch this broadcast. So, man, I got to shout out to my mom, man, out there in Tallulah, man. You know, if it wasn't because of her, it wouldn't be no me. So, I love you, my mom. Shout out to my mom, only child. So, Miss Debbie Broadway.
Spoiled brat.
No, not spoiled. I worked hard.
Nah, you got a great work ethic, man. I've never seen you not working. I'm really proud of you. You know, even though we're both from the northeast Louisiana region of the world,
right?
We met each other 5-6 years ago.
Right.
We've been really close ever since then.
Correct.
I cussed you out once. You cussed me out once. We even, and our relationship been great.
Correct.
You know, so. We have a lot of people in the same circles that we deal with,
right?
And I think that's what makes our relationship work. Hey, you guys, he's a young genius on the basketball court. He's a Nike camp coordinator. He does like, y'all don't know all the stuff this dude do. I could write a list, but hell, it'd probably be a page long. So. Hey, Antonio Broadway Sr., East St. John Wildcats, the E. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. It's one love.
Thank you for having me.
No doubt, man. And keep kicking butt, man.
Hey, get off the bench and get in the game, man.
Yeah.
Baby. Let's get it.
Hey, I ain't even have to say it.